Check it out, boys. We got the Camp Half-Blood t-shirts. Thanks, Amazon. All right, episode 5. Percy Jackson, let's do this. Got the camp shirt. My wife made blue cookies. I think we're off to a great start here.
Back in Jersey, I told you the Oracle said this question.
No recaps on the show allowed. Ooh, that's not good.
They're looking at us.
Yeah.
So we should probably get out of here, don't you think? Dude, they're looking right at us.
What?
Were those
Come on. Let's go find Percy.
the
Annabeth.
He's alive.
those the fates? Dog.
Percy!
Percy!
Hey guys.
Hi. Look, I'm sorry about shoving you in the stairwell. Even hearing myself say that sounds really bad, but I knew you'd never agree, and there wasn't enough time.
Aww.
So, you're not as dead as we thought you'd be. What happened?
Short version, we need to go to Santa Monica.
What, like now?
My father's gonna meet me there. He's gonna help us.
Okay. Just one problem with this plan. The police think that we crashed an Amtrak train and then did that.
The cops are after us?
Yeah.
Isn't that gonna make it hard for us to get on a train? Or a bus? Or really anything you need tickets for?
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Hey guys, I think this quest may be harder than we thought.
No Sherlock.
I didn't steal the Master Bolt. You guys didn't steal the Master Bolt. We're pretty sure Hades has the Master Bolt, but he couldn't have stolen it himself. I mean, we don't even know who actually stole the thing. Or why. Or how deep this goes. I'm the last person to realize this, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe when we started, my head wasn't fully in this, but since the river, it all feels different somehow. He saved me. My dad. I guess I just really never thought that's something he'd do for me. So maybe I gotta take things more seriously now.
Car.
That's not a car, it's a bike. Just let it pass. Come on.
I'm saying we're not just trying to retrieve a thing. I think we might need to be detectives here too.
Yeah.
Why are you being weird with me again? I thought we weren't doing that anymore.
I'm not being weird.
Yes, you are. You've been weird since we left the Arch. Oh. I get it. It doesn't have to be a thing, you know? They hugged me.
Oh, boy.
I mean, we're like friends now. It seems like a thing friends do. At least I think they do.
I saw the fates. Back at the Arch, I saw the 3 fates, and I saw Atropus cut a piece of thread.
And that's bad, or...
Fates weave the life strand of every living thing. When you see a string cut,
It means one of us is going to die.
We're all gonna die. Eventually.
Soon. It's a warning, an omen.
Okay, guys. We need to talk about this whole fate thing. 3 old ladies with a ball of yarn can't know what's gonna happen. What I choose to do changes what's gonna happen. And I can choose to do anything I want.
Need some help?
I know who it is.
beg pardon?
I asked if you could use some help.
Nope. No, we're good. Appreciate you asking, though. So long.
You don't seem too good.
We don't want anything from you.
You sure? Because you guys are so behind schedule. I mean, summer solstice is just a few days away. And as much as I'd love to see a good war pop off, as your big cousin, I feel like maybe I want to give you a hand.
Cousin?
Ares.
You must be Athena's kid. Always got to be the wisest one of the bunch.
Why would you help us? How do you even know about what we're doing out here?
Because I'm doing exactly the same thing as you. Zeus sent all of his kids out looking for the Master Bolt, too. Listen, dummies, I'm hungry. There's a halfway decent diner up the road. If you want my help, you'll meet me there. But don't dawdle. Won't wait forever.
That's my cousin?
Yep.
What kind of family is this?
Very f***ed up family.
Guess this is the right place.
Give me a second. I'm just starting to fight on Twitter here. Nothing makes me happier than a good old-fashioned burn it down fight. Okay, done. So your quest is going to fail. Ask me how I know.
It isn't gonna fail.
Sure it is. For starters.
Percy was always troubled, but I never thought he was capable
God.
of something like this.
Who's that? My stepdad. What's he doing?
Wait for it.
A kid that messed up, what wouldn't he do?
What?
Wild, right? The FBI is already spreading your picture around.
Camaro. We really love that car.
I'm gonna kill him.
I knew I was gonna like you. It's safe to say the chances of you three idiots hitchhiking the rest of the way to LA without getting arrested are slim to none.
Why are you sitting here then? If you're supposed to be looking for the master vote too, shouldn't you be out there looking for it?
There's no fear in you, is there? Doesn't matter. Whether the bolt's retrieved or not, Zeus is going to war with Poseidon.
No. The Oracle said if we returned the bolt, there wouldn't be a war.
Is that what she said? Or is that what Chiron said she meant? You're new to the family, young one, so let me fill you in on how we work. See, years before I was born, my grandpa Kronos ate my aunts and uncles. Yeah. Then my dad made him puke them back up, then chopped him into a million pieces and chucked him into a bottomless pit. So that kind of set the tone right out of the gate. Olympians fight. We betray. We backstab. We will push anyone down a flight of stairs to get ahead. And that's why I love my family so much. My dad knows he's not getting this bolt back with quests or goose chases. He knows there's a war coming. And in reality, I think he's okay with that. I think he feels it's just time for a war, so we're gonna have a war. Isn't that great?
No.
We're completing this quest. We're stopping this war. You said you can help. Can you?
Okay, so here it is. There's an amusement park up the road. I left my shield there. You get me my shield back, and I'll get you to the underworld by lunch tomorrow with a plan to invade Hades' palace.
You left your shield? Like, forgot it on the merry-go-round?
Okay, the chirping was funny to me for a minute, but it is getting old. So do we have a deal, or am I killing all three of you so I can eat in peace?
Option C. You get me more cookies.
Great. One catch. I really do need that shield back, so I'm gonna keep the satyr here as collateral so you don't run off.
What? No.
Okay. No way. We don't split up again.
It's okay. If you wanted to kill us, we'd be dead by now.
Yes.
Can I just walk them to the door?
Okay, look, don't engage with them. He'll want to get you riled up, get in your head, and you can't let him.
It's okay. Really. I know what I'm doing. Go, get the
Do you?
shield. I'll be here when you get back.
I haven't seen a lot of horror movies, but this seems like exactly the kind of place they suggest to avoid.
Yeah, I agree.
I've
But
never seen any kind of movie.
what?
I'll have to take your word for it.
Never? What do you mean never? Like never, never?
Is there another kind?
Well, if neither of us is dead in a few days, we really ought to fix that. You're missing out. In the meantime, we should probably get this over with, though.
Wait, Percy, stop!
Oh,
Okay, what just happened?
Just hold still. Give me a second. In the mechanism there. That's celestial bronze.
Oh, fascinating. Annabeth, what is happening right now?
Celestial bronze is what your sword is made of. If you're a human, it'll pass right through you. If you're a monster or demigod.
What's it doing there?
That's a great question. Safe to say, this is not just some amusement park. A god built this.
What kind of god builds amusement parks?
Hephaestus.
Why would Hephaestus build an amusement park?
Maybe he finds them amusing?
That's really not funny, Annabeth.
It's a little funny.
It's funny.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Annabeth?
Just relax. I'm on it. Okay. I get this. Just
Do you?
push through it.
Push?
Yep.
Because weren't you the one this morning who saw the fates say one of us is gonna die and we should take it really seriously?
Percy,
Yeah?
just push.
I mean, I know he's not gonna die, but
What was that?
The machine
Counter.
isn't designed to hurt us. It's meant to scare us. It's a test. Hephaestus wanted to know anytime one of us came poking around this playground. I guess now he knows.
fascinating.
We've met before.
Been around a long time, little boy. Met a lot of people.
I'm 24.
Good for you.
We met at the solstice. On Olympus?
Protester.
Oh, I wasn't one of the protesters. I'm a fan.
I think you got me mixed up with someone else, kid.
No, I don't.
The satyrs eat tofu. Satyrs worship flowers. Satyrs sing songs about their feelings. Satyrs are not fans of mine.
Satyrs are children of nature. Nature is brutal. Red in tooth and claw, right? Maybe unpleasant, but that doesn't make it untrue. You are the champion, all of that. I respect it.
So what are you, like a casual World War II buff? You've seen Saving Private Ryan, have you?
For the Turbot War,
A couple times.
the Lobster War, the 335 Years War, your deep cuts.
Those are wars where hardly anyone died.
I like your mellower stuff. There's something cool about overwhelming force and a quick surrender.
No one talks about those anymore.
They should.
So tell me where we met again.
He's trying to get something out of him.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
If it belongs to the god of craftsmen, what was the god of war doing here?
He was
And why'd he split without his
his
shield?
wife.
If I'm guessing, Ares has always had a thing with
Aphrodite. She's Hephaestus' wife. Oh, you're kidding. He met her here? In her husband's park?
They got caught, and he had to leave in a hurry. One thing Ares was telling the truth about, this family is a mess. Don't you even try to tell me not to be weird about this.
I didn't say anything.
I can feel you thinking it. This must be where Ares and Aphrodite got caught. The shield must be in there. We just gotta go get it.
It's a small world after all.
What is happening right now?
I feel like I've heard this before. You think from an orthodontist's office, maybe?
What is happening?
Wait, I know this. It's Hephaestus' story. Rejected by Hera, rejected by Aphrodite. My mom told me these stories all the time. I remember this. She said,
What?
she said this is what the gods are like to each other. This is the kind of family they are.
Why didn't you want to say that just now?
She was trying to keep me away from you guys. Maybe you were right. Maybe she should have been preparing me better.
Maybe she was preparing you. So when you got to us, you'd be different than this.
Yeah, Percy, pay your child support, Jackson. Ah, yes, very romantic.
There it is. Ares shield.
Go get it. Use your powers.
Jump!
Percy, use your powers, my man. Come on. Yeah. He's a waterbender.
Did you just pull me out of there with that water power stuff?
Yeah, I do that all the time. What are you talking
Did you
about?
just...
I don't know. Maybe figuring this out as I go.
That's pretty cool.
How are we supposed to get that thing down?
You grab it.
These things are connected somehow. It's a machine, but how do you start the machine?
Hit the on button.
I hate kids. All of them. I hate my own kids. Maybe less than other kids, but still not fond of them. Look what I made. What are butterflies for? My knee hurts. I love my job. But that night, when everyone's kids show up for the winter solstice, and I have to sit through their presentation, that night is the worst night of the year every year by far.
This one in particular, it seems. Since one of those kids somehow walked off with the Master Award.
Says you. Who knows who actually took it? Plenty of people hate my dad enough to try.
Maybe, but not many people who could pull it off. Someone Hades could have recruited for the job.
Says you.
And someone who could slip away long enough to do it without being missed. Bold enough to cross Zeus. Stealthy enough to get their hands on the thing.
Enough. Not everything is a puzzle that needs to be solved. You're as bad as my sister.
Was she always like that?
Who?
Your sister, Athena.
What do you mean?
Always making things more complicated than they need to be so people will think she's smarter than you.
Thank you. I can't be the only one who sees it, right?
No, not at all.
It certainly feels that way sometimes. And seriously, she's the smart one? Really? If she's so smart, explain the owl. She talks to it like all the time, this fat, nasty little feathered rodent. And it's like her best friend. And we're so sure that she's a genius and I, no owl, am not.
Totally.
It's like people only see what they want to see and ignore anything at all that doesn't fit the story they like to tell themselves.
Exactly. Like you being the one to find the lightning thief and not her.
Ah, they said the thing. They said the thing. The lightning thief.
What do you mean by that?
What?
Found the thief. We both know your friend didn't steal the bolt.
Yeah. But Zeus thinks he did. Which is kind of all that matters, right?
Shut up.
Grover, wipe that smug expression off
It
your
was a
face.
gift with a hidden purpose. Hephaestus offered it to Hera. But as soon as she sat in it, she couldn't get up. All the gods tried, but the machine was too smart. It was too strong. It was too much. Even for them. Finally, they said if Hephaestus let Hera free, Aphrodite would be his wife. The chair is the bargain. One of us goes in, the other gets the shield.
I'll do it.
What? Wait a minute.
Whoever goes in isn't coming out. That seems pretty clear.
I know, that's why I said wait.
This isn't the arch seaweed brain. You're not pushing me into the stairwell.
Yes, I am.
I'm not gonna let you this time. It doesn't work that way.
It's why you're here.
I got it. I got it. She said the thing.
There's no getting around this. We dodged at the arch, barely, but maybe this isn't something you can dodge forever.
The Oracle chose you. The gods chose
Stop.
you.
It isn't about that.
What could it possibly be about if it isn't about that?
You're better at this than me. You just are. And you know it. Believe me, I wish there was another way this quest succeeds. I just don't see it.
He's gonna give her the... I love them so much already.
I need you to promise me something.
I'm not leaving the underworld without your mom.
Thank you. I was gonna say, when this quest is done, can you maybe swing back here and try to get me out of this thing?
You think you had to ask?
Just making sure.
This is a bad idea. Stand up.
I can't.
Percy, stand up. I mean it.
It's okay. I'm okay. I'm...
The shield looks like Stab it. Just start stabbing it randomly.
Can I help you? Do you need some help finding your way out? So, off you go.
I'm not leaving without my friend.
Yeah, that isn't really how it works. It's kind of a one-way sort of thing. It can't be undone.
How do you know?
Because I built it.
That's a fastness. Hepatitis. That's hepatitis.
I'm not leaving here without my friend. And if you are going to help me, could you maybe leave me alone so I can focus?
In spite of what my brother might have told you, I am not someone who'll be pushed around. I know your mother was displeased with you recently. We both know how she gets. But this was a lot. Even for her. You walk out of here with that shield. And you're a hero. On your way to the greatest glory. She will be proud. And you will be forgiven. And all will go back to being as it always has been. Always will be. As it should be.
It isn't how it should be. It isn't. Eat or be eaten. Power and glory and nothing else matters. Ares is that way. Zeus is that way. My mother is that way. He isn't that way. He's better than that. Maybe I was that way once. But I don't want to be that way anymore. I won't be like all of you. I just won't.
Yeah, like, was he holding his breath the entire time?
Some of us don't like being that way either. You're a good kid, Annabeth. I'll put in a good word with your mom for you.
It's interesting that we already have Festus in this, because he doesn't really actually show up until technically book 3 at the winter solstice, but we don't actually like meet him until book 4. Nice job, kid.
Where's our ride? You're kidding.
Get in. Don't. I really don't care, but in a few hours, this thing is going to be at the Lotus Casino in Vegas. Hermes hangs out there. You play your cards right, and the personal driver can get you to LA in minutes.
The casino, you
Here.
play cards right?
Close,
cars.
cash, drachmas to summon Hermes.
And the lightning
But
bolt.
what good would it do you?
We're not gonna fail.
Don't worry. Your dad had plenty of kids he stopped caring about once he lost interest. You'll have lots of company.
We're not gonna fail. And I'm getting pretty tired of you saying it.
Percy,
You think you know who I am, but you don't. And if you aren't careful, you're gonna find out.
Percy, I probably
Percy.
wouldn't talk that way to the god of war, but you know,
so
that's just
thank you for
me.
the emotional abuse and the cheeseburgers and the ride. We're gonna take you up on that too.
Hey,
Hey, do you think we could get some paper towels or something? It's not that nice in here.
I mean, he said he'd get you a ride. He didn't say it was gonna be pleasant.
This smells.
If it gets us where we need to go, that's all that matters.
Assuming Ares was telling the truth.
He wasn't. Not entirely, at any rate. He was holding something back.
How do you know?
Because I think I got it out of him. I know who stole the Master Bolt.
Do you now? I think that was a pretty good episode. Again, I know. Okay, I know I say that every time, but this was a good one. I liked the details. I liked seeing Hephaestus. Percy's starting to use his powers a bit more. We finally got Annabeth calling him Seaweed Brain. Now all that needs to happen is for him to call her Wise Girl. I guess this one felt a little slow, and it was not necessarily jarring, but like going back and forth between Percy and Annabeth, getting the shield back to Ares and Grover, which, I mean, for like the story purpose, I think we will see more of. I don't know. It was just kind of weird, I guess. I really don't have much because I'm kind of tired and my brain's not working. But overall, I'd have to give this episode a solid 8 out of 10. But yeah, we are over halfway done with season 1. We have 3 more episodes to go. So next Tuesday, we will be going to the Lotus Casino and Hotel. And, you know, maybe we'll see some characters in the future novels that haven't shown up yet. But we can only hope. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm sorry about the quality of this one, however this turns out. It might not be the best, but I just want to get this video out so that's up and running and I don't have to like stress about like next week, like when the episode comes out and I'm still working on this one like it was last week. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, demigods.